The Ray's assist who refused my prescription didn't know. I was the new head of neurology. I can't fill this, the pharmacist said loudly, sliding my prescription across the counter with a smirk. Young women often seek these chances for authorized seats. Everyone in line turned to stare at me. My face burned with humiliation as I realized what she was implying. Guess that I was some kind of drug seeker. I just moved to this small town to start my new job after a 14-hour shift. My migraine aura had already started, and I desperately needed the medication I'd been taking for few hours. Here's no interaction risk, I explained quietly. Could you please call my doctor to confirm? The pharmacist braced for Becca, according to her nematode, Reese sighed dramatically. At Sunday evening, no doctor's office is open. You can come back tomorrow. She leaned forward and whispered, though I should warn you, I'll be noting this in the system. The line behind me grew longer. I could feel the judgmental stares burning into my back. I had done nothing wrong, yet somehow I was being treated like a criminal. I'd like to speak with your manager, I said, keeping my voice steady. He's not here on weekends, she replied with a slight smirk. I am the pharmacist in charge today. With my head pounding and vision starting to blur, I gathered my prescription and purse. I added my prescription and purse. Fine, I'll be back. 2 hours later, I returned to the pharmacy. But I wasn't wearing my casual clothes anymore. Rebecca's face fell when she saw me approach the counter again. Like I said earlier, she began. I placed 3 items on the counter. My medical license, my hospital ID badge clearly showing Dr. Eliza Chen, head of neurology, and my DIA prescriber certificate. This is my personal prescription, I said calmly. While I could legally write it myself, I maintain separate care to avoid self-prescribing. I've also taken the liberty of speaking with Mark Winters, the pharmacy director for this chain. He's a colleague from my residency at Mass General. Her face turned ghostly pale as she looked from my credentials to my face. He assured me that pharmacists at this location are expected to verify concerns with prescribing physicians using the after-hours contact information rather than refusing necessary medication and threatening patients. The young pharmacy tech behind her was staring wide-eyed between us. I'd like this filled now, please, I said, sliding my prescription forward. And I expect this interaction will not be noted in the system as she threatened earlier. Rebecca disappeared into the back room while the tech quickly filled my prescription. And when he returned with my medication, he whispered, I'm sorry about earlier. She does this a lot, especially with women of color. I finished for him. He nodded slightly, looking uncomfortable. What's your name? I asked Jason, he replied. Well, Jason, I start as the neurology department head tomorrow, and I'll be working closely with this pharmacy. I'd appreciate if we could schedule a training about proper verification protocols and unconscious bias in our show. Would you pass that along? 3 months later, our hospital implemented new protocols for all local pharmacies in our network. Rebecca was transferred to another location. Sometimes being underestimated is infuriating, other times it gives you exactly the opportunity you need to create real change.